How much is the cost of living in Chandler, Arizona? Are you thinking about living in Chandler, Arizona, and you're curious about what it costs? Well, we're going to share with you everything from the cost of housing to the cost of gas right now here at the Great Escape. Hi, I'm Diana Benson with eXp Realty. Welcome to another episode of the Great Escape, where we talk about everything about moving to Arizona. Now in this video, I'm going to break down the cost of living in Chandler, Arizona. You'll also probably learn a few things on some of the local costs as well. So if you're not familiar with the area, you'll appreciate this. First, let's talk about the obvious, the cost of housing. One of the first things you'll need to decide is it better for you to buy or rent? And then what kind of housing do you need? Are you single? Do you have a family? Do you want a traditional neighborhood or a 55-plus neighborhood? So the price of housing varies. The average 3-bedroom single-family home is roughly $400,000. A 2-bedroom in the same area would roughly run about $310,000. Now, if you were looking to rent in the area, you can plan on spending anywhere between $900 on the low end and $5,100 on the higher end, with the average being right around $2,100. Now, a good rule of thumb in pricing is that it gets more expensive if you go south or west. Living downtown or North Chandler gets a little bit less expensive. Property taxes in our area vary, but are generally lower than most areas. Now, the national average is for a home assessed at $250,000 would be $2,675, but in Maricopa County, the average is $1,550. So I hope that gives you some idea on the cost of living in terms of housing. But let's go over some other costs living right here in Chandler. Now, the annual state income tax here is 2.59% for income up to $26,000 and 4.5% for income over $318,000. Gas here averages right around $3.08 a gallon, and yes, you will need a car. In fact, this is what makes it a little bit more expensive area than many others in the country. We do have some logical costs too that most people here don't expect. Sales tax in Chandler is about 1.5%, one of the lowest cities in Arizona. Water and sewer are also one of the lowest in the valley, with 10,000 gallons of water only costing $1.60. Groceries are 1% less than the national average. Healthcare costs are 7.8% less than the national average. But the cost of housing and transportation are higher than the national average. And these are the two factors that bring the over cost of living to be 4.9% higher than the national average. Well, I hope this video gave you some insight into the cost of living in Chandler, Arizona. If you should have any additional questions about Chandler, please don't hesitate to reach out and ask. We help people all the time with moving around or moving to Chandler, Arizona or Arizona. And if you like this video and want to receive more videos that are focused on everything moving to Arizona, make sure you subscribe below. My name is Diana Benson with eXp Realty on the Great Escape. The Great Escape.